you had mentioned that you were a pawnbroker before you got together with the shop, right? Like you had been doing it beforehand?
Yeah, I've been a pawnbroker there for over 10 years. I want to say 2004, maybe the end of 2003. I became a pawnbroker, started working for Rick. And at one point he owned a Quiznos right there by the courthouses. I worked at the Quiznos 8 hours a day, and then I worked at the pawn shop 4 hours a day. I actually worked 135 days straight without a day off because I worked on the weekends at the pawn shops for 10 hours a day. So I went 135 days without a day off before. So, you know, these days off I get now, they're really, really, really nice.
Yo, give me. I want to get back to the charity thing in a minute because you have a big one coming up tomorrow at the shop. But give me what it was like to show up to work, normal day, you know, years ago, versus what it's like to show up to work now when there's a shooting schedule and the cameras and it's a production. What are the days like then versus now?
The biggest difference is going from 12 employees to 60. So, you know, we got more employees in the back of the shop than we had in the entire shop previously, you know. So, used to come in, we used to have it, Rick and the old man used to buy our lunch. We wouldn't take a lunch break. You know, I would run a lot of errands, go to the store for everyone, go get mail. So, I would do things like, this is not a joke at all. I would do things like, I'll go to the post office and drop the stuff off, and I had this special tree I would park under, and I would take like a 30-minute nap, drop the stuff off at the post office, then I'd go to the 7-Eleven run, bring everything back, take me like an hour, and then it's such a close like family. We would always hire people that we knew, so when new people would come, I'd be like, make sure you don't do the mail run or the store run too fast, you know. At least take a half hour, no less than a half hour. I don't want you guys blowing my gig up.
The cool thing is, man, I see, and again, we had talked about the show. There's so much depth on the show because it's not only about family, which, I mean, you're not family, but they treat you like family.
Well,
right?
Believe it or not, Corey's a grade under me, so a couple years younger than me. We met through a fight. We got in a fight. My sister claimed he was picking on her. Come to find out he was picking on the neighbor. We got in a little scuffle, nothing crazy.
But you knocked him out, right?
No, actually, he smothered me with his fat, and I couldn't breathe, so tapped out. I was done. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. It was such a pitiful scrapple that we sat across from each other just like me and you because all our friends were there and neither one of us wanted to leave the park. For like 40 more minutes, we just sat there. But, you know,
you guys were like 25 when this happened?
Yeah, maybe like, I think 12 and 11 or 12 and 10 or something like that. But, you know, we became good friends and we're from the same neighborhood and, you know, Corey, he has a great heart, Rick has a great heart, and the old man has a great heart. So, you know, it's just, we all mix well together. And since I've known the family so long, I guess I was the lucky one that got the fourth wheel in the show.
No doubt, man. And it's a great experience going down with the Pawn Stars. The shop, it's all going down every Thursday from 1 to 3, world famous gold and silver pawn shop. Not only Chum, but I mean, I see you have, like we talked about the different levels of the show, you have some of the experts roll through for pictures and autographs on Saturdays and Sundays. Of course, security guard Antoine is in the house for pictures and meet and greets and autographs. And the cool thing is it's free. You mentioned it's free, but if you can give a little, people don't understand how far $1 goes.
No, it's free, and $1 goes a long way. $5 goes even more. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you don't have $1 to give, come on by, say hi, get a picture, get a photo, bring grandma down, bring the kids down. You know, it's just overall, it's just a good time, and I enjoy meeting the fans. And I actually do this every day. I go out there for an hour to 2 hours, whatever, every day a little bit, and meet with my fans, take pictures, sign autographs, and I just want to give back to the fans who come and support me and have been watching the show for 1 year, 5 years, 7 years. We have over 400 episodes, you know. People tell me every day.
Insane.
I watch the show every day. So, you know, it's the least I can do is give them an hour of my time because, you know, it's in the middle of the day. I'm not doing nothing in the middle of the day. So come out and give them an hour of my time. Give back to the fans who stand in line in this 100+ degree weather just to come in and get a t-shirt, you know.
You're telling me. Yo, I got to ask you this, too. Speaking of t-shirts, last time I went, the shirts didn't fit. I've lost a ton of weight. I gotta roll through now.
Hey, you're gonna be sad to know we have 5X now.
Oh, now, of course! The whole purpose of everyone's like, you lost weight for your family. I'm like, hell no, dog. I'm trying to fit in the CHUMLEE for President shirt.
Hey, well, we have the new CHUMLEE for President shirt. My motto is, make America late.
Yo, Chum, something else I gotta hit you with is you DJ. A lot of people might not know that.
Yeah, I do DJ, and I actually have something coming up on the 23rd.
At Pond Plaza, right?
At Pond Plaza, yeah, right there with Rick's. We'll see how great that goes. I actually have carpal tunnel, so I'm having my surgery on the 18th. I don't know how that all worked out, but I should be good to go. It's like a couple-day recovery.
Bro, have somebody pre-mix. No one's going to know.
Yeah.
No one will hear what I'm telling you right now.
No.
Pre-mix, just hit play.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trying to do
I'm going to be a sync mixer that day.
No doubt, man. You have an extremely strong following, right?
Yeah.
How does your family take that? I mean, it's cool because on the radio side, I have a way smaller following, or people that follow on Twitter or whatever and support what you do. And my family's blown away by that. Dude, the support you have to have and the following and the fans you have to have is just straight ridiculous. How does your family absorb that?
My brother sees it every day because he comes down to the shop with me and he's the one taking photos for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, my mom thinks it's the greatest thing in the world, and my sister has 5 kids, and you know, they love it. Like about a few years ago, one of my nephews was in 2nd grade, and he gave his teacher some CHUMLEE stuff, like a coffee mug and like a little key lanyard because she was a fan. And then he sat in the front seat. He moved from the back to the front. And she was like, well, what are you doing up in the front? That's what my sister asked him. His mom, what are you doing in the front now? She said, I want to make sure that my teacher uses the CHUMLEE stuff I gave her. So,
that's so gay.
Yeah, they think it's pretty great. His is the same nephew who asked me to sign a bunch of pictures so he could sell them at school. The hustle runs in the family.
Bro, it has to. Yo, I'm sure you've answered this question a million times, so I have to ask. Where does CHUMLEE come from?
Well, you're a little young for it because you're barely older than me, but it comes from my friend's dad nicknamed me CHUMLEE from the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo.
Okay.
And CHUMLEE was like the sidekick, the dim-witted walrus sidekick to the penguin, who was like a genius penguin. So one day I was walking down the stairs and I was like, all right, I'll see you later, Tony. And he looked at me and said, you're not going nowhere till you have dinner with us, CHUMLEE. And I had been called a lot worse at that point in my life. So
You're like, I'll take it.
I rolled with it. CHUMLEE is my new nickname. I like it.
Someone who's a big fan of yours that follows you, right? What would they be surprised to know about you? Something crazy you do with your downtime, crazy hobby?
Well, everyone knows like that I collect shoes, right? That's like obvious.
Dude, that is documented well on YouTube.
I've actually been getting rid of a lot of my shoes lately. There's something
selling them at the shop?
Yeah, I've downsized my house. Just it's time to downsize. I was lucky enough to buy my house cheap, so I'm getting rid of it right now while the market's hot, and I don't have an entire room to put my shoes in. So I'm getting rid of some of the stuff that I don't wear anymore, and it's got to go, you know. Another thing is I love to play poker, so if anyone's doing charity poker events, you give me a call, let me in, I'll come in. I don't even mind paying my buy-in, I just want to play.
Poker's hot, especially in Vegas this time of year because of the World Series of Poker.
World Series, yeah.
And speaking of things that are hot, Pokemon Go, bro.
Pokemon Go.
Are you on this?
Oh
Are you banging out Pokemon Go?
I am
you playing it?
Going away from Pokemon Go. It's crazy. We're like a gym at the parking lot. There's like a Pokemon, and then the parking lot is like a gym. So I guess inside the pawn shop you can collect a Pokemon, and then whatever that means to be a gym at the pawn shop, like in the parking lot.
Yo, I drive by gyms. I know that.
Well, obviously you don't go to them.
Dude, I've tried. I don't understand Pokemon Go. I'm level 5. I mean, does that mean I'm like a Poke G or something? I don't get it.
It means you're a Poke nerd. I'm sure level 5 is not good.
No, dude, there's probably like 45-year-old men that.
Dude, I was reading something. There's more on the Android phones as of like a couple days ago. There's more Pokemon Go downloads than Tinder.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're not getting the same results from the download. I smell what I'm cooking.
I don't know.
Yo, Chum, it's a pleasure, dude. I've been a fan for a long time, so I appreciate you swinging on through. Again, every Thursday at Gold and Silver Pond. Swing on through. Tomorrow, the charity of choice is Help of Southern Nevada. The week after, Children's Heart Foundation, and it goes on and on and on every single Thursday after that from 1 to 3 p.m. I'm going to put more info, and I'll put the full schedule on my page. Go to keyword Big D at 931theparty.com. Chum, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, hey, follow me on my new IG, CHUMLEE702. I deleted the last one because I had hundreds of thousands of people that wouldn't stop saying RIP. Started over. I'm at 3,500. Give me a bump up.
So, CHUMLEE702.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to follow you right now. I got to do that. Chum, thanks, bro.
My pleasure, brother. Thanks for having me.